So it's named after the famous Boston Marathon. So it's actually designed to get you through all those training runs and get you ready for race day. So they're pretty big claims. Can the Boston 12 actually do that? We'll find out. So the Boston 12 is a neutral super trainer. So it's marketed by Adidas as a up-tempo long distance training shoe. Price wise here in Australia, $240 or $160 in the US. So I actually picked this one up for $72 in Australia, so that price is actually outstanding. Weight wise, so not a bad weight here, 9.4 ounces or 276 grams in a men's size 9. So scores wise for the price, it's a breath of fresh air that Adidas haven't followed suit and put a super price tag on this one. This shoe represents a lot of value, which you're going to see later in the review. 8.5 out of 10. And for the weight, it actually doesn't feel that heavy on the foot. 7.5 out of 10. Okay, in the upper here, Adidas are using 50% recycled materials throughout the upper, so that's pretty well done there. In the style wise of this upper, as you can see, it's pretty reminiscent of all the Adi Zero series, and that results in it's like a racy type upper. So very minimal padding throughout. So just these two small tabs inside the heel counter. The tongue has no padding on it whatsoever. Very, very thin, very race-like fit. Heel counter wise, very stout heel counter. So that's surprising in a race fitting shoe. Now, it's got these internal sort of midfoot strap that go around the laces. Now that does a great job with the laces to get a nice lockdown in the shoe. So no lockdown problems. Fit wise, so I've had to come a full size down. So this is actually my second pair of Boston 12s. I had to send the other ones back. They were far too big. But once I've got that fit dialed in, they are really nice. The toe box is very wide, so just be wary about that, but very low volume in the toe box. So again, just be wary about that. I've had no heel slippage issues. Overall, the comfort is pretty good, and it can definitely handle those long training runs. So seeing that the only issue was the sizing issue, this upper does the job. Pretty happy with it. 7.5 out of 10. Right, so in the midsole here, we've got a dual density midsole. So they've got their premium Light Strike Pro, which is on the top. And then at the bottom, they've got their Light Strike 2.0. But stack height wise, we've got 38 in the rear, 31 in the front, giving us a 7mm drop. Now, in between those two layers of foam, as I just mentioned, they've got their energy rods. Now, these energy rods are different to the ones that you're going to find in the Pro. So these ones aren't carbon fiber. These ones are fiberglass or glass fiber, as it says on the website. Now, that gives the shoe some surprising flexibility, as you can see there. So it's actually quite a flexible shoe, which is quite nice for those training runs. Geometry wise, it's not a very pronounced rocker like again you're going to find in the Pro 3. It's far more gentle, and it's not really noticeable. However, there's just enough curve here to take any slappiness out of the ride. And how does it ride? Well, these two foams are really nice together. So I really love the ride. I love the extra Light Strike Pro that they put here in the forefoot, so it makes it really nice. Not overly squishy, but it's definitely responsive enough to get up and going when you want to, and it's definitely very comfortable at those slower paces. There is enough stability here in the heel provided by that Light Strike 2.0, which is really, really nice. So what's surprising with the heel, it's actually nice and cushioned as well. Overall, this is a very enjoyable shoe to run in. That ride is really nice. It can handle pretty much most runs that you throw at it. Super happy with the ride. 8.5 out of 10. So in the outsole here, Adidas again are using their Continental rubber. Now, if you're not familiar with the Continental rubber, it is their rubber that they use on all their premium sort of race day shoes. So this Continental rubber, it's durable, it's grippy, it just doesn't let you down, and I've got pretty much no wear on this whatsoever. I've had no real issues with the outsole, and that's in all conditions. So this outsole rubber is definitely going to hold up through all them long training runs. Well done there. 9 out of 10. So we've got a very versatile running shoe here, guys. I think the sweet spot is that steady tempo pace. So that's going to make it well suited to those long runs. However, it feels pretty good at an easy pace and definitely responsive enough to get up and going when you want to. And this shoe is best for anyone that's on a budget that just wants one shoe that can pretty much do anything. This one is not going to let you down. So other shoes out there, so the most versatile shoes I can think in the Super Trainer category are definitely the Asics Super Blast, the Saucony Endorphin Speed 3, and lastly the Puma Deviate Nitro 2. So overall, I think Adidas have finally nailed it, but I think they've nailed it in a category where they probably weren't intending to. So I think this is an amazing daily trainer. So it's cheap, it's versatile, and it's durable. That's everything you want in a daily trainer, and it's super duper comfortable. So yes, I definitely think it's worthy of the Boston name, and I think it's going to get you through all of those training runs, and it's definitely going to get you ready for race day. And as you can see there by the score, it's actually cracked into the 40, so it's got one of the best scores of the year, and that certainly surprised me. But if you are going to go and buy this shoe, make sure you go and head into the store and make sure you get your size nailed down. So I'm not sure if it's just here in Australia with the sizing issue, if that's the same as in the rest of the world, but definitely if you have the chance, go try this shoe on before you buy it. Anyway guys, that's it from me. If you've got any questions relating to the Boston 12, please drop them in the comments below, or any other questions that you have, yeah, throw them in the comments below. Again, thanks for watching. Make sure you give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next time.